Okay, so friggin' it's mooring time in Inwoods. Frig's sake. But anyways, look at this. Temperature's butted right out, boys. I gotta friggin' climb up on the roof and clean out the for frig's sakes here. And get the fire going. But first I gotta drill this into myself for myself. Yeah. So this thing's like a fancy pant one where you can pull it out and see if there's poop in the lines. Not too bad, not too bad. It was a little fuzzy. Alright, so I got the vacuum and the ladder. I got the screws out in the old 9-0. So I'll climb upstairs there and see how she looks. Well, thank a cigarette it got warm and winter's over now. All my bumps are friggin' melting away. Like this was just friggin' deeper as frig. It was like 3 feet friggin' deep all over here. Now it's just a little bit for frig's sack, but anyways, I'm scared as frig. Oh shit, we're gonna climb up this ladder. Oh, I'm scared, boys. I'm freaking scared. Holy shit. Oh, I did it. I freaking did it. Yeah, well, there's your problem. I don't know how good you can see that, but we'll give her a little tap here. Tappy, open her up a bit. Friggin' right. So while I'm up here, friggin' this is like sort of right in line with the chimney on the downslope there, and the water's kind of coming in around this area. The friggin' roof vent's not until way over there, so for some reason we got water coming in the ceiling right in the middle of there, and you know, inspeculating it with the naked cigarette, it doesn't appear to be, you know, any holes or rips or gouges or tears or anything, so I don't know, man, for frig's sake. But there was only a little bit of snow up at this end. It's mostly all melted down now, and down that end, but that's no water coming in down there though, that's the only thing. So I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's like little spots in the insulations where it's dripping in, and there's another one over there or something. Listen. You can hear friggin' Starpuss movie in the background for friggin' sack. Son of a bitch, but yeah. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a couple more over here. 9, 10 or something like that, but we got like garbage cans and little kids' pools, and well, it's the dog's pool, but anyways, frig a sack. So I knocked quite a bit of shit down into the 9-0 there, so I got the screws out at this part. So I'll take that off and jab the vacuum down in there, sucky, and start her back together and get this bitch fired up. So we'll climb up here and see if we can't get you the big shot. Turn my freaking cigarette light on here. Look at that. Yeah, it's not terrible too much, but it's enough to make the chooch not chooch, so it's good probably. So I got the whole friggin' cigarette off. And I'll vacuum out the top of the cigarette too, and vacuum out the pipe. I brought it in the shop so as not to make too much of a mess in here. And just like that, she's done. That only took friggin' like an hour to friggin' get that friggin' pipe back on there. She not want to go too easy, but it's done now. Friggin' right. Ready to get the old fire going. Oh, friggin' right, boys. Look at the suck. Door wide open and still sucking the fire in, for frig's sakes. No, choochie. That's way more better. And look at temperatures up in the zone. Fire dick says to cigarette at about 1200 for 15 minutes or so and clear out the cigarettes, but yeah, friggin' rates. Oh, come out here, cool down for a minute. Oh my goodness, that's friggin' hot up on the ladder. It's a lot warmer. Friggin' 10 feet in the air, but anyways, friggin' we got a dick. We got a dick for the Carphonics friggin' Facebook friggin' giveaway. Bobby Pelton from Facebook, friggin' writes. I just messaged him, told him I'll send his shit out tomorrow or whatever. I fired some Pugwan decals in there and a friggin' Carphonics shirt and some Carphonics decals and different things. So friggin' writes. Bobby Pelton, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, I was on friggin' the old eBays there last night, and one of these little pieces of pipe with a notch cut out of it is friggin' 22 bucks plus like 10 bucks shipping, and you know, 7 to 11 friggin' days to get here. Mine don't got time for that. So I'm gonna rifle through my shit here, find a little piece of pipe, grind a little notch out of it, stick it on there. Was bling bling, maybe weldy, I don't know, but friggin' we'll get her figured out. You know, if this friggin' engine doesn't end up having enough powers, I don't want to have to friggin' wait like, you know, 12 days to friggin' even get the friggin' part just to put it together to find out that it's dicked, right? So I'll friggin', you know, just make my own, and we'll do that today, and then if it doesn't work, we'll know today, and then we can find another engine. I got a few of them. So anyways, that's what my days are like before noon. So friggin' it's just about lunchtime, so we'll get something like that into us, and we'll come back out here and get that done. Oh, friggin' rights, I'm a big fan of the soup and sandy, boys. Okay, so we're over at the friggin' cutting department over here. So friggin' I found this old friggin' handle off something. I don't know, but it fits in there. And it fits on the shaft of the frig sakes here, so I'll just cut a little hunk out of that, about the same friggin' cigarette as that, because it doesn't really need to be that much longer. So we'll get that done, and then I'll have to friggin' cut a cigarette in the side, and then get a key to fit in there, and get another key to fit. It's gonna be bullshit, but let's get her done. All right, so I got the piece cut, and I'll cigarette it on there, so you can see that's what we're trying to do. Just get that guy on there. She fits on the shaft nice, no play. It fits on that guy nice. A little bit of play, but that's like a pinch cigarette, and it's got a for frig sakes into it, so into the key there, a little for frig sakes. I'll have to clean that out anyway. But anyways, so what I don't know what I should do, because I could just cut a keyway for this one, because they're two different sizes, right? So I could cut a keyway for that one, and then I could use the key in there, and then just weld it to this piece. I don't know what I should do. If I put the key, you know, where this crack is, then that'll be able to sort of pinch that on. I could just, you know, tacky maybe shoot some friggin' weld in there. But then if it doesn't work and I need to get a bigger engine with a 1-inch shaft, then I'm gonna be dinked again. I'll have to cut that out of there, and that'll suck. So what to do? All right, so I got my first cut. I got a little carried away there on it. I was like, holy shit, bud, slow down. So that's a little more straighter than my first attempt there. So I just got to widen her out. So it's on accordance of that this guy right here will fit in there nice and snug. All right, so I got the just of it out with a friggin' angle grinder with a thin disc conduit. And just cleaned her up with the file there. And it's snug, and it kind of expands this a little bit. So I'm hoping that I won't need to weld that in there. And I won't need to cock around, and I can just friggin' cigarette it all together and clamp her down, and she'll work. Let's try it. Alright, I was just gonna show you, and then it fell out. Now it's not focusing, but anyways, there's how I'm gonna align it. So the pinchy spot in here, when you do these bolts up, it sucks this guy back in, taper, pinchy. There's only a little bit of keyway son of a bitching out the bottom there, but it'll have to friggin' do. So we'll slide her on here and see how she works. All right, the tolerances are just too tight. I had to use both hands, but anyways, friggin' that's on there. And this thing slides a little friggin' loose. So I don't know, I'll try to tighten that on there and see how she goes, but I might have to give her tacky. Oh, friggin' rights, boys. That's pinched on there pretty friggin' good. So, gotta just cut these bolts off. I'm not gonna worry about these friggin' plates. I'll just cut 2 new ones or whatever. Find something to friggin' mount some new bolts onto. And we'll get that done, and then we'll fire this up and see if it'll split a piece of wood. Yeah. Oh, friggin' rights. So I got the little friggin' for frig sakers cut and everything. I just can't find any bolts. That's my problem now. So I decided I got a little hankering on for some jug up, so I'm gonna have myself a friggin' pumpkin cheesecake friggin' muffin and a cheech. But yeah, those are the guys. Where are we here? Right there that we're after. Except for see the friggin' neck onto it. I'd need like 14 friggin' washers per bolt. And that one's looks like it's got an old mitten in it and a screw or something. But anyways, son of a bitch. Oh, big fan of the jug up. Yeah. Well, this is bullcrap. Got some jug up into me. Had a friggin' cheech. Sitting there watching a movie for a few minutes, and the power friggin' went out. So I'm gonna have a frig of a time welding like this. But I don't know if I can even see. There's what I come up with for bolts. They're just the friggin' stupid little round-headed for free. Oh, I better not touch them, they'll go flying. But anyways, there's them guys. That's the only thing I could friggin' find. I still gotta find nuts for them. And once the power comes back on, I'll just weld those two things on, those 4 bolts on. We'll put some nuts on there and we'll fire it up for a test cigarette. Now the friggin' hydro's friggin' with me. Come on for a second 2 times and no, apologize. So, no fans, chooching the warm or nothing. Friggin' just, listen, it's quiet. Well, the power didn't come back on until about 6 o'clock. So I'll drive this into myself and get out there and get the wood splitter done. Oh, it's still chooching a little. But anyways, I got the for frig sakes friggin' welded on there. And I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta try to come up with something better than that. Holy, I'm gonna have to grind the little edges off of there and this and that. I was friggin' looking for bolts in the dark. Not a good idea. Well, it friggin' fought me the whole time. Fought me all the way. But she's on there. Look, you can tell. Friggin' right. So, adjusted the belt. It's a little baggy, but it's a cog belt, so no big deal. Friggin' ready for a fire up. Friggin' right. Yeah. I can check the friggin' splitter off the list, boys. Look at that, I can still breathe in here. There's no friggin' fuel pissing out all over the place. Ah, much better. But it does look like my for frig sakes are spun in accordance with, you know, this key was down this end when I started it. But, yeah, maybe it'll catch itself on that little edge there and won't spinny no more, maybe, hopefully, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get a piece of steel or something and friggin' just grind a little shoulder off of it. So it's like a 7. We need a 7 shaped key. But that'll be for another day. We got her friggin' going and splitting. She was a good day. We got some shit done, so friggin' rights. We're pretty much guaranteed we'll be warm for the next 2 weeks anyways. But now that's done. We'll get on the Honda tomorrow. I think Crazy British bloke's gonna come over and let him borrow one of my cameras. I am. So I got the wood splitter friggin' cigaretted off. So anyways, boys, once this friggin' traptor's fixed, I'm gonna do the final for frig sakes into the hoist. I just haven't had time. And then we'll lift something up, probably the old lady's van. But that'll be at least a couple days away. I gotta get this friggin' Honda going in case it snows again. I'll be dicked. But anyways, boys, don't forget to like, share, favorite the video. Helps plug onto a big time. And friggin' don't forget to check out plug.com. Get your decals in your horse shit and your, look at this. Traptor addicted. If you're traptor addicted, you need a traptor addicted friggin' hoodie, right? Frig sack. But anyways, there you go, boys. Another Dicker Pod going production. So until tomorrow.
Don't let the waters get you.